What's goody, what's goody? It's your girl S Nova, the Universal Donor. And I'd like to welcome you back to Stiletto Empress Tarot at s.e.tarot99. Good morning, and thank you so much for visiting. Thank you for all of your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes. I truly appreciate you guys. Oh, I made another milestone, guys. Yes, your girl is at 50 subscribers. Woo! Remember the last time I announced I was at 10. I was a couple of weeks back, but I said, look, every victory, big or small, is still a victory. None the less, baby. So much love, much love, much love to all of my subscribers. I rocks with y'all. Y'all are the real ones. All right, I'm just gonna start with a little bit of some scripture here because I feel like it always plays a part in the energy and the information we get from the ethers in these spiritual streets. So John 1:12, to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. Heavenly Father, I'm grateful that you adopted me into your forever family. Like Nathan, we may not wear an earthly crown, but we still have a part to play in God's kingdom, a royal role. We all play a part in this world. We are the star of the show in our own world. We are the main character. So everybody has a part to play, big or small. Everybody has a role to play, big or small. And that's why I'm saying much love and thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel, big or small. I got 50 subscribers. I could have 1,000, maybe later on, maybe more than that. No matter how big or small the number is, you play a significant role in my life, on my channel. And thank you for making me a part of your forever family, because your role as a subscriber is definitely a royal one, just like you being a child of God. And I'm not comparing myself to God in any way, but I am saying the love, the care, the faith, the compassion. As a child of God, you understand my placement here. Me being a child of God, I understand my placement here. And he gave us the right to become children of God. Therefore, we are now here together. So shouts out to all of you guys. Keep playing your role in life. Keep being the star of your own show. Keep rocking with me, because I'm definitely going to keep rocking with you. And God is always going to rock with us, because the role that he gave us surely is a royal one. All right, lately I've been using I use the before deck, and then I use the after deck. They are all different versions of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And now this week I'm using the Art Tarot of the New Vision. And this deck in particular, I think it's really neat because you see how it has the Fool card, and we always see the Fool card from the front. We see him, but we never see what he could possibly be looking at. So this deck is giving us a different perspective, the things that we don't see. We knew what happened in the past. We kind of got an idea of future things or things that may have happened in the past. You know, we've kind of been, it's almost like you can think about the past, but you can't live there. You can think about the present. You can think about the future, but it hasn't happened yet. Stay in the now. Now we gotta live within the present. Don't let things and time pass you by. We are in the big five. We got Pluto retrograde. We got Neptune retrograde. We got Saturn retrograde. We got Mercury retrograde. You feel me? And we got Chiron retrograde. All of these retrogrades are pretty much about self-reflection and being honest with yourself, getting in tune with yourself, telling the truth, healing, understanding who you are, pretty much calling a spade, understanding who you are, accepting who you are, and if there is anything that you may have done, facing the consequences and or rewards for what you have done. It's all five retrogrades is all about keeping it real. Keeping it real. Some of us are going to be rewarded. Some of us are facing karma. Some of us are finally coming into ourselves and learning who we are. 2025. 9. Be courageous and take action to be better and heal. Chiron being the wounded healer. Learn to transmute your pain into strength. Heal. 2060 breaks down to 8. Change so you can progress in life and get what you deserve. Face reality. Neptune being the 8th planet. What did I say? Change, progress, reward. Saturn retrograde. Address unresolved issues. Face karmic lessons. Neptune. Face reality. See yourself for who you are. Revisit those things. Detox and release. Face yourself. Face the real. Go through your dark night of the soul. Allow yourself to heal. Because there's no, face yourself. Face the real. Go through the dark night of the soul so you can heal. Spiritual Dr. Seuss around here. Yeah. All right. I ain't gonna talk your head off. Just, y'all heard me. I said what I said, and that's what I said, because I said it. So, collective read, all signs included. I would usually say timeless, but for some reason, I feel like time has passed. I feel like we're getting what's going on. You know, we're getting what's going on. We're reflecting and revisiting the things that have already happened so you can heal and get better today. And as long as you want to heal, learn to forgive yourself. Forgiveness starts with self. Can't nobody forgive you until you forgive you. And transmute that pain into strength. Forgive yourself. Learn yourself. Love yourself. So you can be better. Reflect. Mind your words. Prioritize your self-care. And be patient with yourself. It's all a part of healing. You can't heal if you don't do any of that. And you can't expect anybody else to heal you. You can't ask for forgiveness if you didn't forgive yourself. I learned that firsthand. And it was a hard lesson. It was a hard lesson. But I had to do it. I had to do it. And I'm still doing it. Because some days it gets hard. Sometimes you think back on things that you did, things that you left unresolved. But you have to face that reality of the things that you did. You have to see yourself for who you are. You have to address them unresolved issues. And if you got a lick coming back, meaning if you go and get karma for that, take it. Understand what your karma is. That's a part of your dark night of the soul. I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I fear no evil, for thou art with me, and allow me to lay in green pastures. I know I'm not quoting it exactly verbatim, but do you know what that means? I'm going to go through my dark night of the soul. I'm not afraid to face myself, good, bad, and ugly. Because I know that I have a royal role as a child of God. And he will allow me to lay in green pastures, aka heal. Allow me to change so I can progress and get the reward of his love. God's love. Loving yourself, therefore others can love you too. Let's go. Father God and ancestors, Most High, angels and demons alike, I ask that you grant the collective the serenity to accept the things that they cannot change, the courage to change the things that they can, and the wisdom to know the difference. We finna get it today. It's Monday. I'm motivated. I don't know what it is. I feel powered up. Somebody could be listening to E40. That's my song. Power up. Power up. Power up. Power up. What we got? The Hermit. I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, but I fear no evil, for thou art with me. I know what's behind me. I know I'm walking alone, but I'm guided. I have a guiding light, so I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of moving forward. I may not know what's ahead of me. I may not know what my future holds, but I have a guiding light. Therefore, I can do it. What's the Hermit? Number 9. What's this year? 2025. Courage, action. I have the courage to keep moving forward in times of darkness, because I carry a light within me. What we got next? 4 of Swords in reverse. See, with these cards, I can't tell. So however they come out is how they come out. And somebody did not want you to be at peace with moving forward and not knowing what your future holds. Somebody's seeing that you're moving forward and uncertain of your future, but you're going anyway. Why? Because you have a royal role to play. You are the star of your show. We don't know how this episode is going to end. We don't know what the series is going to look like holistically. But you're going to keep moving forward. Next. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups in reverse. Let's see what it is upright. They wanted you to be gluttonous while things were being taken from you. And that's not it. They see. Well, actually, no. They can't see. Anybody that's against you, they cannot see your future. They can't see, so they're projecting. They can't see, so they're projecting that you be unrested and unhappy. But you walk by faith, not by sight, baby. Because you got a royal role to play. Stop playing. King of Pentacles in the reverse. They don't know that you're because when I see this, just this one pentacle, I also think Page of Pentacles. They don't know that what's meant for you was always going to be meant for you. Or maybe they did know. Maybe they did know. Who knows? Knight of Chalices, which is the Knight of Cups. Now, all of a sudden, they want to be seen. They want to be recognized. They want to be within your energy. They want love from you. They want you to give them grace and mercy. And you want to know something? That's kind of like a double-edged sword to me, because God says, love thy neighbor. But at the end of the day, what did we just talk about? Being forced to face reality, being forced to know who you are, being forced to get your karma and walk through your dark night of the soul. And somebody is unrested because they do not want to do it. They do not want to do it. They want to avoid this. They want to avoid it at all costs. Somebody does not want to walk through their dark night of the soul. They don't want to heal. They don't want to change. They do not want to change. What's yours will forever be yours. And they wanted to take it. They don't want to go through this. They don't want to go through this. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. They just want to receive the accolades and the love. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to stop being this gluttonous, whatever. They don't want to stop being these greedy people behind the scenes. They don't want to stop being gluttonous. They just want to steal somebody's foundation and solidarity. They want the accolades. They want the love. They want the care. They want everything that they did not earn. They want everything that they did not earn. They do not want to go through their dark night of the soul. They do not want to heal. They do not want to face their karma. They do not want to face reality. They do not want to be seen for who they are. They do not want to revisit the things that they have done to people so that way it can be fixed. They want to skip all of that. They just want the role. Hermit. Two of Swords reverse. They can't see. They cannot see that if they do the work, they can be saved. They are refusing to heal. They are so set in their ways, because that's the same horse. They are so set in their ways that they're not even realizing that they're cutting themselves off from love and abundance. They don't even realize they're cutting themselves off. Cut your nose to spite your face. It's almost like if they can't see it, they don't believe it. If they can't see it, they don't believe it. That's why they're not at rest. That's why they can't stop being gluttonous. That's why they think something is just owed to them by right, and it's not. Love, kindness, compassion. No. You're turning a blind eye to what's for you by not healing. Four of Swords. Two of Wands. What's that? Look at all them birds. They think that by not doing the work, they can just sail into the future. That's not how it works. That's why they are not healing. They're not healing. Because you're ignoring doing the work. They're not at peace. Because they don't want to do the work. They want to skip right to the happy ending. And it don't work that way. Life does not work that way. Nine of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. You see this? They don't want to stop being gluttonous behind the scenes because they feel like it is owed to them. It is owed to them. You're not owed nothing in this world. You hear me? This world don't owe us anything. Life is what we make it. But we have to be willing to go through it. King of Pentacles reverse. Ten of Wands. They want to hide. They want to hide. They're burdened. They're burdened by the fact that everybody else is doing the work and they are not. It's not that hard. I just see a lazy person out here. They want everything to come so easy to them. They don't, you see that man right back there chopping? They don't want to do the work. The work is the burden to them. And nothing worth having in life is ever going to be easy. That's why they don't have it. That's why it ain't solid, because you don't want to do the work. Knight of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Spirit knows. God knows. They're watching. They're waiting. They're waiting for it to be to be given to them. It's not going to happen that way. You are not just going to be, maybe this could have happened in the past, but not today. He's facing backwards. Spirit is facing forward. Moving forward, you got to do the work. In the past, they may have gotten by making it seem like they were, oh, woe is me, I need this. Like playing a role. Playing a role. Lying. Oh, I'm so burdened. I can't do this. I can't do that. And yeah, they may have gotten a lot out of it. They may have gotten a lot out of it. And a lot of people may have given them things without realizing that they're in denial and they didn't want to. It all goes back to the hermit not wanting to do the work. They got the light. They're showing the way. Just because you can't see the future doesn't mean it's not there. That's what focusing on the present means. Live for today. Take that step forward. Spirit knows. Spirit sees you. Spirit sees what has to be done. But you got to do the work. Sitting there waiting ain't gonna do nothing for you. I see all these cards of I'ma just wait. I'ma just wait. I ain't gonna move. I'ma just wait. I ain't gonna move. I'ma just wait. I know I need to get up and move, but I'ma just wait. I know what I need to do, but I got all these influences around me. So until all of that goes away, I'ma just wait. How many birds is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 breaks down to 3. Acknowledgement, expression, Jupiter, confidence, pride. Somebody's not confident enough to move forward and they sit there stagnant out of pride and ego. Now's not the time for this. There is no reward without change and progress. There will be none. You got to take that step. You got to take that leap of faith. Whoever this message is for. There is no more being gluttonous behind the scene, not wanting to do the work. You got to get up. You got to get up. You got to do it for yourself, man. Two of Swords, Hermit. King of Swords. Stop being immature. This person want to look like they something special. Want to sit there and act like they're a leader, but they never did any of the work because they're childish. Very immature. How many children are out here? Gluttonous, greedy, and immature behind the scenes. This is not a leader. This is somebody that cheats and never wants to do the work, always wants to be babied. We ain't living in that time no more. You feel me? It's not happening like that anymore. 4 of Swords, 2 of Wands. 6 of Wands. You see this? You see this? Wants to make it look like they got something going on so they can get praise that they did not earn. You did not earn it. You want love and everything that comes with it, but you did not earn it. Change, progress, reward. Change, progress, reward. Come through, Chiron. Come through, Spirit. You got to get up and move forward to receive what you want. Change, get up, progress, do the work, reward. Reward. It's all in one line. Get up, do the work so you can receive your accolades. Get your ass up off your shoulders and let's get it. That line couldn't have came out any better. That whole line came out exactly for Chiron retrograde. Change, progress, reward. Turn your pain into strength. Heal. So many people out here just don't want to do the work. Being lazy ain't cute no more, man. We don't live in a world like that. Everybody got to fend for self. Everybody got to do for self. Ain't nobody taking care of nobody these days. If you can't take care of yourself, you just asked out. 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. And he looks scared. People are scared of the truth. Somebody's really scared of the truth coming out about how they got whatever they have. Somebody's really scared of being found out that they received everything that they have out of greed and gluttony. And taking from others. Proof right here. King of Pentacles reverse. 10 of Wands. The Sun in reverse. They don't want people to know the truth. They don't want people to know the truth. They are so scared of people finding out how false they were. Because this sword is upright. That one's lying on the floor next to a baby. This Sun card also has a baby on it. Maybe just a little bit older. But whoever this person is so scared of people finding out how immature they are and what immature actions they took to get to where they are. They are scared of people finding out the truth about their adolescent mindsets and how they cheated their way to the top by being gluttonous and taking from others because they did not want to do the work. Knight of Chalices, Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Three of Cups. People are going to walk away. People are walking away. They're watching people walk away. So the truth can already be revealed or possibly being revealed. They're hiding from it. They're trying to hide themselves from it. And it's out already, and people are walking away. They don't want people to know that ain't nothing growing. They don't want people to see that they're burdened. They don't want people to know that they really did not do the work, but guess what? They do. They do, or they're going to. Because people are seeing how they made everything off of everybody else's back. And because they can't grow it themselves, they can't do it themselves, they got everything they got off of somebody else, people are walking away. The truth is out. What's on the bottom? Four of Wands. A community knows. The community that once celebrated them, no more. The people that once celebrated this person, that they lied to about making moves, they know what's up. And they're walking away. You can only cheat your way through life for so long. And I know some people get away with it for a very, very long time. A very long time. But eventually that truth comes out. It may take some years, even decades, but eventually that truth comes out. Somebody could also be hiding the children. Somebody could definitely be hiding children, and they're scared of that coming out as well. This person is faking their whole existence. But you know, you ain't got to see it to know. You ain't gotta see it to know. And that's what they're worried about. Because you see them regardless. And other people do too. A whole community of people. And that new beginning they thought they were going to get is blowing up in their face. Blowing up in their face. Don't take shortcuts in life. Make the changes necessary. Do the work necessary. That way you can receive your accolades. As you should. With ease. With appreciation. With love. With light. With applause. And if you do it the right way, you'll never have any regrets and won't have to worry about karma.